getting rid of the idea that I am some agent that sits in the middle of my brain and then runs the body like a puppeteer. And this has implications for how you do theory that are initially extremely counterintuitive. It means, for instance, that if you're doing a theory of vision, you have to break the idea that the product of vision is a picture in your head. Because if you've got a picture in your head, you've got to have some little guy looking at the picture. We have to move beyond that and realize that, no, there's no little picture in the head. What I saw was that you have to take the work that that little man in the brain does, and you have to distribute it around in the rest of the brain and the body. So you have to get rid of that showplace in between the ears where the little man sits, and that's a hard job, but that's the job I've been working on all these years. Right now, there are millions and millions, billions of little symbiont visitors inhabiting my body, and they're in my hair and my skin and my gut and swimming through my bloodstream. Oh, help, isn't that awful? But of course, most of them are entirely benign, and some of them I couldn't live without, and we're a happy team. And I suppose what I'm trying to do is to get people to think the same way about their brains. And there's nothing but mindless neurons in there. The factory is empty. There's no big boss in there at all. It is an unsettling thought, but you can get used to it. And once you do, you realize that that's what you are. It doesn't mean that you don't exist. It just means that's what you're made of. If I could give a prize for the single best idea anybody ever had, I'd give it to Darwin. Before Darwin, I think it just stood to reason for just about everybody that it takes a great, big, magnificent, wonderful, intelligent thing to make a lesser thing. You never see a pot making a potter. You never see a horseshoe making a blacksmith. It's always big, fancy, smart things making stupid things. And Darwin turned that just upside down. Said, no, we can have an absolutely mindless, ignorant, mechanical process which generates minds. And then we could begin to see how the sorts of things that minds do, that is to say, designing things, creating things, inventive things, could be done by matter.